Genesis 3:16. Only God is immortal.
Because I'll explain what they mean. So, are angels immortal? Silence. Are angels immortal?
Wait. Can I answer your question? Can I answer your question?
Okay. All right. In heaven.
Bro. Can we keep on discussing? Okay?
Yes.
No, wait.
Let me finish my question because I'll ask.
No. You ask the question. I will respond.
Yeah. Let me just. I'm making
Don't
a
answer your own
statement.
question.
I'm making a statement. So
make a statement.
he said angels are immortal.
Can I answer?
Wait.
Can I answer? Can I answer? Okay. First and foremost, I'll tell you why that is not the same question. Let me answer. Let me tell you why.
Let me get to my point first.
No, you asked your question already. But
let me just. Let me make my.
Okay,
let me elaborate. So, do you believe angels are immortal?
First and foremost, I'll tell you why this is a non-question. Shall I tell you why? Because the word immortal, I've already explained to you. Someone who does not die.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I haven't finished.
Yes
I haven't finished.
Okay.
Okay. What does that mean?
It means you die.
What does that mean?
According to the dictionary, it means you're the end of your life.
No. That is a very simple definition.
Okay.
Where
The
it's
end
a
of your life.
Hold it. Where is the
Show me in
separation?
the dictionary where it says
Where is the
separation of soul and body.
Okay, so you don't believe the separation of the soul?
No, I'm saying by the definition of death. Show me where it says separation of
Open
body.
it.
Okay.
Bring up the dictionary. And look at the word, look up the word death. And then look up the word immortal as well. Because when you're talking about only spirit.
Okay. So death?
Yeah.
Wait, 1 second.
Death is...
Just put what does death mean?
So death is the action or fact of dying or being killed, the end of life of a person.
Which means from a, you know that
end of your life.
Listen, when you say end of your life, does the soul separate from your body at that point?
I'm going by the definition.
Look, you're a Christian. No, you're a Christian. You should know what that
is. The
is.
definition of death is the end of your life.
Yes, but what happens then? What happens then?
Separation.
For a Christian, what happens then?
Huh?
During death, what happens?
I'm saying your understanding of immortal is wrong.
I'm asking you, what happens during death?
What happens during death?
Yes.
Separation.
You see, the reason you're quiet is because you agree with my statement.
What happens
That
with
is,
death?
your soul is separated from your body.
Yeah,
Now answering your question.
Now
I'm going to answer your question.
Yes.
Do the angels have a body?
Do
the angels have a body?
Are the angels immortal? Is what my question was.
I will, but once you answer this question,
I said I was on a line of questioning.
Yeah, and so am I on a line of answering.
Yeah.
Now answer my question. Do the angels have a body?
I'm saying.
Do the angels have a body? Do the angels have a body?
Immortality means
Do
you
the
cannot
angels
die.
have a body?
Immortality.
Do the angels have a body? They do.
Yes.
Like you.
They have an angelic body.
Show me where it says that.
So what?
He just made that up.
Are angel spirits?
He just made it up. Of course they're
Are
spirit.
they?
Of course they're spirit.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
So
show me otherwise in the Bible.
Okay, according
Why they have
to
spirits?
Wait. So when Harun
where was
and
that time you see
the
an
two
angel?
angels came on the Tower of
Well,
Babel,
according to the Bible,
were they spirits
angels,
or were they bodily?
could come down and take
Were
a
they
human
bodily?
Can I answer?
Oh yes.
Angels could
They
come down
can
and
take
a
on
human
a form
Okay.
of a human.
So then they become mortal.
This guy doesn't
You take on
understand.
the form of.
When we talk about
that's
when
the
we
actual nature.
you know, if that is your definition
But
of a
then
mortal, if that is your definition of mortal, then Jesus became mortal.
This is my question. When they take the form of a human, can angels die?
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
When they take on the form of a human, yes, it doesn't mean that they became a human being.
Okay.
Yes, it just means that
You
they
said to me, do
wait,
they
wait,
have a body?
It just means they manifest as a human. Doesn't mean they become human
So
beings.
they have a body.
Okay,
They can have a body.
They can have a body.
Hold on.
Now
they can
Can
have
I
a
answer?
contradicting
But
yourself.
can I answer?
Yes,
Can
go
I
on.
answer? When you say they have a body,
Yes.
do they have a human body, or they
That's
look
not
like
what
humans?
I said. We said the end of life and about body.
But they can appear
listen.
as human.
You know,
Doesn't necessarily mean that they are human.
you
but
really
they can
need to
appear.
understand the difference between what an angel manifesting as human is and what a human being is.
Okay.
A human being by nature is mortal, and that is the reason Jesus was able to die. Does God the Father die? No. Does God the Son die? Yes. God the Son, according to you,
God
if
the
he
Son-
died, then he's
God
immortal.
the Son was immortal, and that's why I said.
Oh, so you don't believe in the
I
crucifixion?
I said
He
your
was a fallen
understanding. I said your understanding of immortal is wrong, because this,
I've already defined what immortal is.
When he died, He was fully man and fully
in
God.
his humanity,
Okay, wait.
he was in his humanity. his humanity
Fully
died.
man, fully
What do you
God.
mean his humanity died?
So
His nature died or the person
the
died?
second person of the Trinity did not die.
Oh, so the person did not die, the nature died. Is that what you're saying?
Say that again.
Did the person die or did the nature die? During crucifixion.
The humanity died.
So the nature died.
The body you mean?
Wait. You're saying the nature died.
The humanity.
Which means the nature, right?
What is the human?
Humanity is the
flesh,
nature,
the
it's not the
corruptible
person.
flesh died.
The flesh died.
The flesh
The
died.
flesh is also the nature.
The divine, and you have the flesh.
Oh my God. Which person died?
The flesh died.
Is the flesh nature or is it the person?
I don't understand your.
Okay, let me make you
that's what
understand.
I'm saying.
So
your,
you believe-
your,
wait,
your
brother.
understanding might be different
Wait,
from
wait.
mine.
You-
I'm saying
let me ask
to
you-
make it simple. I'm saying the flesh
You
died.
don't understand the difference between the nature and the person, do you?
Explain.
Okay.
That's why
Is the nature attached to a person or is it just by itself?
Is the nature attached to a person?
Yes. Or is it just by itself?
What's the nature?
The nature, the human nature, the divine nature.
What is the human nature?
The human nature is
For me, the human nature is the flesh.
Okay. Is the flesh attached to a person?
Is the flesh attached to a person?
Answer.
In terms of human beings, you have a soul and you have a flesh. In terms of Jesus, there was the divine
Even in
and
human,
the flesh.
look, even in human nature,
Yes.
you have a flesh. Are you a person?
Yes.
Is the flesh attached to you as a person?
Yes.
Thank you. In the case of Jesus, was that flesh attached to the person?
The flesh was it. You had the divine and you had the flesh.
Good.
Yes.
So you had two natures, the flesh and the
The
divine.
hypostatic union, which we've been going
Were
around
those,
in circles about.
you know, you mentioned the word flesh, you
Yes.
mentioned the term divine. Are these natures?
Okay.
Or are they persons?
Say that again.
Are these two natures
Yes.
or are they persons?
The divine flesh, the divine and the human.
Are they flesh and the divine, are these two different natures of Jesus or are they two different persons?
Two different natures.
Thank you. Attached to which person?
The divine was in the flesh. The
This
word.
guy, he's lost the
yeah,
plot.
Both natures, both natures.
They both are attached to the
They're-
second
they're-
person of
yeah,
the Trinity.
they're
They
attached to
both,
Jesus.
both these natures are attached to the second person of the Trinity.
if they're both attached to the third, so then you have three.
No, the natures are not a person. You don't understand the difference between a person and a nature.
Okay.
You see, you keep making this mistake
what
because
the-
you don't know the
You've got the
difference.
divine nature and you've got the human nature attached to one person, the second person in the Trinity.
What is the person? The will.
No, the person is a persona.
Yes.
The persona and the person here, which you use as the what is the Greek term you use? The homoousis is the essence. Yes. What is the other term?
The oasis and the hypostasis.
The hypostasis. Yes. So I'm talking about the hypostasis. The hypostasis is the person.
Yes.
The hypostasis has a homoousis, the nature.
Yes.
They're not the same thing. You agree?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he understands Greek better than English.
Because I understand the terminology.
Good.
But
So
the
now
way-
I'm using your terminology.
Your descriptions are. Is
That's
what's
fine, that's
confusing
fine.
me.
You
Yeah.
understood the hypostasis?
Yes.
And you understand the homoousis?
Yes.
Yes? They're not the same. Do you agree?
Yes.
They're not the same.
They're not the same. The
Yes.
hypostasis,
It's not the same as a homoousis.
both personality and the essence, so they're different.
No, the person,
Yes.
yes, we know that person is not the essence.
Okay.
Okay? And the person is not the nature either. The nature, the nature attached to the person.
See, now you're bringing. We've gone from hypostasis, and oasis. Now you're bringing in person and nature.
I'm using English.
Yeah, but that's why we've now got four different terminologies.
Okay, when you talk about the essence,
Yes.
which is the oasis,
So,
yes, oisa.
so how does the nature
Wait,
relate
the
to
oisa, the oisa
Yeah.
is the essence.
Yes.
Okay, and the hypostasis
Yes.
is a person.
Yes.
Okay, now this person,
Yes.
when you talk about his essence is made of what nature?
The essence.
Do you understand the question?
He does.
No, but that's why.
The essence of this person or hypostasis is made of what
A
nature?
divine nature.
And in the case of Jesus, and
Human.
In his humanity. So when Jesus incarnated,
yes, what nature? What is the other nature?
the humanity.
So human nature
Yes.
and the divine nature.
Yes.
Do you agree? So this hypostasis
Yeah.
is one hypostasis, one person. having two natures. Okay, now if I ask you, in the Trinity you got three hypostases. Do you agree? Do you agree? Okay? One hypostasis is divine, the first person of the Trinity, the Father. It doesn't have any human nature. Do you agree?
Yes.
The third person of the Trinity is also